and welcome to Show Me St. Louis. I'm Dana DiPiazza. Now we have a lot of very special stories to share with you this morning, and the first one will probably go down in history as my favorite of all time. It involves my older brother David, who is so many wonderful things, but no challenge was ever too big for him to overcome, including being born without a left hand. 26 years later, and David is now volunteering with an organization based out of Illinois called NubAbility. He works with limb-different kids, showing them that they can do absolutely anything that they set their mind to. Most younger siblings grow up thinking that their older sibling is the best, but this was something that I was always certain of. David was born a year before me in May of '96, and to everyone's surprise, without his left hand. But as most parents would worry for their child, wondering what this would mean for the rest of his life, ours quickly realized that they'd have no cause for concern. David instantly fell in love with sports, training twice as hard to compete with everyone else, and never a complaint to be heard. Though he never competed with anyone who looked like him. That's exactly why Sam Coonert created NubAbility.
Some kids show up for Little League practice. Coach has both hands, both feet, right? Kids, their teammates have both hands, both feet. So the limb-different kid's already down here. What we give them is they learn from a limb-different coach. Then they learn from a limb-different coach who has competed at the highest level, who has learned new techniques as he continues to grow, and the limb-different kid is up here.
When I was a kid, I didn't know of any coaches to reach out to ask questions about, how do you do this, or what do you have any recommendations? There wasn't anything on like the internet at the time. You just kind of figured it out. So it's cool that we get to help these kids that have the same limb difference as us. We get to pass that on at a young age so they don't have to go through all the trial and error that we did.
It's a place for kids to meet, relate to, and learn from others with a limb difference, training under coaches who look just like them. It's an opportunity that most within the community would do absolutely anything for.
My mom has this saying that she would have driven me across the country to get me to me on a $10 bill had NubAbility existed. When I got cut for my 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade baseball team, she would have done it. She would have gotten me there to get me in front of me. But I thank those situations. I thank that because they helped me grow. Our doubters and disbelief that people have in us, you should turn that into fuel so that you can go on and prove people wrong, because that's a great feeling, one, but whenever you go and do it, other people realize it's possible.
At NubAbility, kids are able to share personal experiences that most wouldn't understand. Cecilia Musinik is an 11-year-old St. Louis native and says that discovering NubAbility changed her life forever.
It affects me because sometimes that's all people see. They don't see me, they see my hand.
At a camp full of limb-different people, there aren't any worries of staring or uncomfortable questions.
You were always very protective of me growing up. Probably more protective than I was of myself about it, just because I was kind of easygoing and go with the flow. But I remember a few times you get really upset about it. If somebody said something or, messed with me, which was not often. I didn't really deal with too much bullying or anything like that, but that is a very real thing, and something that we're big on here, and preventing that and building up kids' confidence.
NubAbility Athletics continues to grow with the love and support of the community. The mission is to make kids with limb differences feel not so different after all.
It's really enjoyable, and it makes me feel more normal. It makes me feel more like, I don't know how to say it, but more a part of this world. I don't know. It just makes me feel safer.
Remember that we're all different. Every single person has a difference. Some of them are seen, some of them are not. But we're all different, but that's what makes this world great, because if we were all the same, it would be a pretty bland world.
You can support NubAbility Athletics by donating or volunteering your time. The organization depends on those donations to keep changing lives and spread their efforts as far out as they possibly can. So you can find them at nubability.org or on social media.